Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Just updating my notes. All right, welcome in. So we just had a solar eclipse, and I feel like I probably should have looked this up before I got on here, but I've never freaking prepared. Hello, guys. I'm just looking up the eclipse. The last eclipse that we just had. Solar eclipse, September 21st. Partial solar eclipse occurred at the moon. Okay, so yeah, we just had a solar eclipse, and I feel like somebody here at the time of that eclipse, you've done some kind of release work. Because Three of Swords in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse. This is about being stabbed in the back, metaphorically speaking. Well, actually, the last time I did a reading for somebody, they actually had been, we're going to leave that one alone. In terms of timing, this means days. So this could have been, like I said, the last 3 days. I'll let y'all interpret this yourself. But so the last 3 days or the next 3 days in terms of timing, you have either let something go or you are being invited to finally let go of some kind of heartache, some kind of betrayal, some kind of drama, trauma, some old baggage, to say the least, okay? You are being invited if you have not already done this work. Swords rule the mind. So I could be talking to a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. You do not have to be that zodiac for this message to be for you. It's just saying that we're dealing with the element of air. Air elements can be very flighty. They can be very spacey. They love to communicate. They love them to some conversation. So there's something here too about talking, the ego, intellect, vision, planning, strategy. In the swords, we do find a little bit of fear. We find a little bit of insecurity and some self-doubt. Okay, so those are the lower energies that come through with the swords. So maybe you've let go of some fear. Maybe you've let go of some kind of insecurity or self-doubt. Maybe you finally let go of some kind of that your mind has been playing on you, and that's been causing you a lot of conflict, a lot of inner turmoil. Okay, I'm just generally reading the general essence of the swords. We haven't even got to the Three of Swords yet, but I would like to congratulate you for those of you that are tuning in and whoever should find this after. You've done a thing. You're doing the work, and you're not going to get it all figured out. Okay, people talk to me all the time in private messages. A lot of the people that I do private readings, it's like people expect, I feel like there's like this false narrative, this false script that when we're doing this healing work, when we're doing this exploratory, I don't know, whatever. When you're journeying back to self, that you got to get it done right now. You got to get it done. Like, let's go, hurry up. It's like, no. This shit takes time. You can't rush this. So when I say you finally have done it, I don't mean like it's about time. I'm saying like you are in a place where you've done enough healing at this level that you can now go, you know what? I think I'm done carrying this load. I'm done, right? You've done enough work that you've got to this level. So in reverse now, let's talk about the cards specifically. Threes in numerology are about what? Manifestation. We have 2 sets of threes, and I just got to tell y'all, I'm a numerology person. 33, look it up. Don't take my word for it. 33 is a master number. Master number. Look it up. So there's another layer of information here. 33, there's a meaning for somebody on that number. So we have manifestation, again, as we already said in the reel when I first shuffled the deck, you have been asking for something. You have been calling something in. You are trying to plan for something. You are in the process right now. You are working towards something, okay? This is, again, an internal process. Now, the air zodiacs, it's very much visceral. When I say visceral, I'm talking about like your mind, cognitive, right? It's up here in the dome. The wands is like, the wands people, Aries, Leo, Sag, fire, and then you've got your earth, okay? So we're dealing with everybody but my water people tonight. This is a transformational message. There's something here, wands. Wands is very passionate. I know we don't have water. Water's like, oh, this is how I feel. Well, let me tell you something. The wands, the fire people, we're awful feely, right? We're awful feelsies. We're very much in our feels. So there's something here about you've released some kind of pain. You've been asking to heal from a thing. And maybe it's because you've come into some kind of knowledge. Maybe a friend has been like, hey, let me tell you something. Maybe somebody has given you some kind of different perspective. See the knowledge right? See it? Drinking it in. Maybe you've recently come into some money, or maybe financially you've been asking for more money, more money, more money, more money. And maybe you've gotten that. Maybe you're in transition of like some kind of a will being, passed on to you, or some kind of inheritance, or maybe you just got a pay raise, or maybe you run your own business and fucking shit's booming right now. Like there's some kind of influx of something where you are shifting and now you're no longer feeling like bottom of the barrel, like struggle fucking your way through it. Excuse my language. If you're new to my channel, I do curse like a pirate. I am trying to work on that, but again, I'm being myself. So just so y'all know, but in reverse, this really feels like somebody here, you've let something go. You're letting it go. You're letting go of the old baggage. This card is encouraging you in reverse to pay attention to your inner thoughts. So this is where we talk about your thoughts. Remember I said all up in your dome. This is like how you think about yourself. This is like the conversation that you're having when you're just like on autopilot. Maybe you're driving. This is me driving. When you're driving, or maybe you're like, you're at work, or, you're somewhere in the office space, or wherever you may be in your work day, and you're having like these fleeting, rampant thoughts, and it's like they're negative. This card is inviting you to not do that. Like heal your mind, heal your thoughts. There's a benefit there. There's a great benefit to be had by really taking control in a way, being the observer of your thoughts. I talk about this all the time on my healing channel. So again, getting back to this card is talking about hypersensitivity to others. So like, again, I know there's no water, but there's something here about feeling. I already kind of talked about it. I hinted it with the fire zodiacs, but this card is about feeling. This is about you're really feeling sensitive about something, that you're on the path to recovery. Now, whether that's physical, we talked about Pentacles, touches on the physical well-being. I'm thinking of somebody in particular right now that's on, has been physically combating something. And now, they've decided because of how they think, they're rewriting that mental script, that pattern. They're like, I'm having a do-over. And it literally happened on Sunday at the time of the eclipse. I'm not doing this. I'm not going to allow other people to influence me and make me think that I am this, that, or the other. So you all are also in the same energetic soup. You are deciding to shift your thinking. Now, whether that knowledge and that influence is coming from the external or it's an internal instigation, I'm hoping it's option B, option 2. It's an internal instigation that you're having this realization that, beating myself and telling myself that basically I'm this, that, and the other, and I almost just said something else, but we went ahead and we filtered that out. It's not serving you. So you have decided you're letting it go. You're moving it on. And a lot of that starts with this, right? Sensory, or eyeballs. Like what we see, it's sensory input. Looking at yourself, loving what you see, embracing yourself. Okay, so there's something here with this card specifically, some kind of hypersensitivity. You need to develop thick skin is another recommendation. So like let shit just bounce off of you, right? When people project, you have to go, that's them projecting themselves. It's on how we think. It's all in how y'all think about shit. Okay, that is the suggestion. That is the medicine for this card. And also, congratulations, you guys are doing the work. Let's jump down to Wands, or up to Wands. Yeah, let's go up. We're going up. Wands, as we already said, but it bears repeating because people are popping in and out. I don't know what's going on. People are in and out, but Wands are my fire people. Okay, guess we're going down. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This rules my fire zodiacs. Aries in the house. This is again about forward movement. You guys are moving onward and forward. So that is the reading. I'm not going to sit here and try to break it down or beat this thing into the ground. This is probably a relationship. This has to do with a relationship. This was in reverse. So when I picked up the deck, it looked like this. Relationship in reverse. But I'm going to go ahead and turn it up so y'all can enjoy my beautiful artwork here. Yeah. I need to redo my tarot deck. Okay, so this is a relationship. The way this is feeling, and I feel like it's somebody who's here. I don't know who's all here because y'all keep like popping in and out. I had Dorothy here. Megan was here. I don't know who all's here, but hello, everybody. I love you guys. Thank you guys for popping in. Somebody here is having a moment of reflection. And over the last couple of days, like I said, you need to decide if this is the last couple of days or if this is now moving forward. Y'all have made a decision about a relationship that I have a feeling, we suspect it's not for you anymore. You have grown out of this. You have been asking. You have been contemplating. You've been in your little nug in here, your little nut. You've been in your mind going, okay, I know what I know. Right there, psychic card. This is the psychic card. There's the feeling that I'm like, I keep getting this like feeling energy. You know what you know. So why are you not connecting with it? Why are you not tuning into that and listening to that? Drink that shit in. Knowledge. You know what you know. Storm, look at this. You need to like weather the storm. And this is an internal, right? This is like internal shit that's trying to come up and come out. New beginning. If you can do it, if you can put in the work. I mean, the bottom of the deck is just like on fire right now. If you can put in the work, if you can find your integrity, if you can stand your ground, strength, tap into that inner knowing, that inner compass. Right? You were done suffering. You know what? I just heard victim. You were done being the victim. God damn it. You're done with that. We're not doing that anymore. Oh my God, I'm getting all fired up. I'm getting all fired up. Fire sign. Jeez. So this is about receiving. You need to listen. Spirit, source, God, Buddha, Ra, whatever your belief system is telling you. They're listening. We're listening. We got you. But you have to actively participate in drinking in whatever this new information is. Maybe it's a money relationship. Maybe it's something connected to money. Maybe it's somebody that you're having a relationship with that's playing some kind of games financially with you. I don't know. Maybe you've been suffering financially. Maybe somebody's been trying to control and manipulate money. Right? Again, like I said, I'm here. I don't know if it's because I'm connected to somebody here, but someone maybe is trying to mess around with your home, your security, your house. Maybe someone's trying to, you've been given news or misinformation about, something about a house or whatever it may be, or maybe you rent, maybe you're living in an apartment somewhere, or maybe you live in a duplex, whatever your living situation is, that there's some kind of bullshit relationship that is really forcing you to grow and forcing you to do this work, which is you're not doing the victim mentality. See my finger? We're not doing the victim mentality. This is not happening to you. This is what, friends? Happening for you. This is happening for you. That is the message. 3 of Wands. You are in transition right now. This is like card of communication. So this is like, okay, so what's next? What's coming down the line? Well, how about expansion? Can you all drink that in? Expansion. You are in a phase where you are spreading your wings. You are expanding. Yes, you are expanding right now. This card reflects foresight. This is about thinking big, bigger, thinking like not limitless. This is like infinite. This is like the world is yours, right? Look, she's holding this in her hand like, I got this. Yes, but you have to think it. You have to believe it. You have to see your value, see your worth, okay? And as we said, this is about a relationship. This is about, deep down inside, you know. And you're probably like, I'm not strong enough. Yes, you are. You are strong enough. You're going through it. And guess what? Those are the merits. That's how you take the test to pass this next level. And until you do this and you integrate this ability that I am strong, I am a beacon of power, I am resilient, you got to do the work. This is the working suit. This is the working suit. Then you will have your new beginning that you have been asking for, my dears. Bam. That is the reading. That is the reading. Pages, by the way, pages are the seekers. Once again, it doesn't say I'm asking, but pages are the seekers. Pages are also a little naive. They're the teenagers of the deck, of the tarot, right? They're like, well, today he was in a good mood. So, I don't know, today was a good day. Or if you're the other role, today she was in a good mood today, right? No. Naivete, all right? Lesson learned. This is about learning a lesson. Okay, that is the reading. So I'm going to do the recap and I'm going to try to not skin breathe. I'm going to try to slow it down. This is what happens when Michelle channels. I start talking really fast. So I hope this resonated for those of you that are here. I really do. I hope this has landed in a positive light. And if it hasn't, so sorry. We'll try to catch you guys next reading. All right, everybody, have a wonderful week. I will catch up with you guys at some point this week. I'm not going to say which day because I don't want to fall back on my promises. So, in light and love, I'll see you guys soon.